Hey there, how's it going? If you would like to learn how to stretch your lower body and you don't have very much experience, or you just want to take it nice and easy and slow today, then check this video out. My name is Frances Eve, and I have created Holy Stretch to help you feel good in your body and free. So we're going to start on hands and knees and just take some easy cat-cows. How you do that is you breathe up, arching your back like a Halloween kitty cat, and then relaxing and exhaling the lungs down towards the ground. You want to do this about 10 times. So when you inhale, just really relax the neck and head and round the spine, and then relax down, chest towards chest. Inhale, coming all the way up, rounding, exhale, relax. Almost there. When you've done your 10, go ahead and just make some big hip circles. So these hip circles are sort of more full body circles where you're just moving the body all the way to the front of the mat and all the way back around. Big full body circles, creating flexibility in your spine. When you create flexibility in your spine, you maintain the energy of your youth and flexibility. About 10 times, coming forward, relaxing the neck, the spine, and coming all the way back, stretching the hips. Starting to create some energy flow, some movement, some blood flow. And when you've done about 10 circles, we're going to go ahead and thread the needle. So right arm sliding underneath left. You might feel a nice opening behind your scapula. And if you'd like to bring your left hand down to your low back, you can get a little bit more of a twist in here. And as an option, you can bring the arm all the way up above your head and get more of a side body stretch. Slowly coming back around to the other side. Left arm underneath right, opening the upper back. If you bring your right hand to the low back, you'll begin to open up the low back as well. With an option to straighten the right arm above your head and open up the whole side body. Really breathe into your lungs here, creating new oxygen flow. All right, make your way up to sitting. And we're going to come and extend the right leg out. So we're going to start to get into the hamstrings. So keeping your left leg bent, your right leg out. Start to flex the foot and straighten the spine. Now we can outstretch the arms to lean forward. And the reason why we want to keep the arms up about shoulder level at first is to get your true flexibility. So if you're leaning forward, you might be pulling a little bit too deep. We want to get your true flexibility. So keeping the arms straight, shoulder width, leaning forward, and then rounding down. Let's find out where you're at, and then we can relax into it. Keeping the spine nice and rounded, just breathing into it. Creating space in the hamstrings. And round yourself back up. We're going to flex that foot again, straighten the arms, and reach forward. As you can see, I've already gained more flexibility from that one stretch. So this is a nice way to measure as well. And round forward, point the toe, and drop the neck. And round yourself back up, measure again. Notice if you got another inch, another 2 inches, or even if it's just a few centimeters. We're creating flexibility here. Point the toe, round over, drop the neck, and breathe. And bring the right elbow to the inside of the leg now. And we're going to open up by pushing the elbow against the leg to twist the low back. You can bring the left hand to the low back and drop the neck. This is another way to open the low back. And now we're opening the hamstrings also at the same time, with an option to bring the left arm up to the sky and create a deeper twist. If you're even more flexible than this, you can bring the arm just behind you and twist even deeper. Or you can drop the arm over your head and expand the lungs on the left side. And relax back down and roll yourself back up. Very nice. Now we're going to switch. So extending the left leg out this time. Keep the left leg straight and flex the foot. Now let's measure. So straight spine, straightening the arms forward and reaching forward. And then when you feel that you've gotten a nice stretch in your hamstrings and you can't reach forward anymore, point the toe, round the spine, and drop the neck. And breathe into your spine. Make space in the vertebra. Round up. Let's check it again. Flex the foot and reach forward. See if you've created any space, if you've gotten an inch, or however further you've gotten. Point the toe, round the spine, and breathe. Round up. Third time's a charm. Let's see how far we can get. Flexing the foot, straightening the arms, and pointing the toe, relaxing down. Excellent. All right, we're going to bring the left elbow this time on the inside of the left leg. And And twist over, right hand on the low back on the right side, and then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. As an option, you can straighten the right arm all the way up to the ceiling or the sky. And then if you want to go further, you can draw that hand back behind you or straight over your head and stretch the side body here. Awesome. Go ahead and come back up and make your way down to your back. Go ahead and lay on your back and squeeze the right knee into chest. This is a simple yet quite amazing stretch because it keeps your spine straight and flat on the ground and also opens up the hips and the hamstrings. So we're going to play with the expansion of the hamstrings here, and you're just going to give your leg little straightens and bends. So keeping your hands on the underside of your knee, just go ahead and give it a few straightens and bendies and see if you can start to create some flexibility here. When you've done a few of those, make some ankle circles. And breathe into your hamstring here. If you are inflexible and cannot reach behind your knee while straightening the leg at all, then feel free to grab some kind of strap or a towel, something to help you reach. And after you've made some ankle circles, go ahead and rebend the knee into half happy baby. So arm comes to the outside of the foot and relax the knee in towards the armpit. It might just be a slight bend for you, or if you're very flexible, you might go all the way to the ground. Breathe into the groin here. And if you like to give your legs some straightens and bendies in here, you can start to wiggle it open even deeper. And say hello to this random doggy. All right, let's take that leg and let's draw it all the way across the body, all the way across the left, and twist. This twist is my favorite. Really waking up the spine. Relaxes the neck and the shoulders. Remember to breathe deeply in these twists. Twists are very detoxing for your body. And come back up. We're going to bring the right ankle on the left knee and pull it on up. So we are stretching the thigh, the hip, breathe into this one here. One more squeeze and let it go. All right, awesome. This time we are going to do the other leg, of course. Squeeze the left knee into chest. And you can just hold and rest here for a little bit. And then you'll make your way to hands on the underside of the knee. gently straighten and bend. Now, when you straighten the leg, it might just be a few inches straighter, or you might be very flexible, you might be able to straighten it all the way. Whatever feels comfortable, whatever feels like you're getting a stretch. You don't want to force anything or pull anything. And then make some ankle circles, rotations. Breathe into the back of the leg here. And then here it is, half happy baby. So taking the hand to the outside of the foot and dropping the knee down. And like I mentioned earlier, then it does not have to come all the way down. If you're feeling a little stiff in here, you just want to get a stretchy feeling in the growing. If you'd like to go even further, you can stretch and stretch and flex that leg, creating more of an opening behind the leg here. And then bringing that knee all the way across the body to twist. And give some big, yummy breaths into your spine, your shoulders. Excellent way to relax. Come bring the left ankle on top of the right knee and pull it on in. Great job. We're actually going to move straight into a banana stretch. So what that looks like is you're going to walk your feet over to the right corner of the mat and then cross left over right and then grab onto your left wrist with your right hand and pull it on over to the right. So your hip is stretching towards the left and the rest of the body towards the right. Kind of like the angle of a banana. Really nice for your side body here. I've fallen asleep multiple times in this stretch because it's so relaxing. And switch. So walk your feet over to the left corner. Right leg folds over the left, and then grabbing onto your right wrist this time. Continue to pull the right hip towards the right. This is such a great stretch to release the low back. Dropping the knees in towards your armpits. And if you like, you can make little rockies side to side. More breath in here. And then you want to squeeze your forehead up towards your knees. We want to do about 10 sit-ups here. What this actually does is it stretches the low back. When you strengthen the abdominals, the low back gets stretched. So just bringing the forehead up to the knees. Nice and easy sit-ups here. Squeezing the forehead towards the knees, exhaling up, inhaling down. Just a nice quick little core activation exercise for you before we end. And then we're going to get into a deep twist. So crossing the left leg over right, dropping the knees to the right, and looking over your left arm. This is a variation of the last twist that we did. This gets a bit deeper. And if you'd like to stretch your triceps as well, you're welcome to bring that left hand behind your head. Breathe into the twist here. Back around, crossing the right leg this time over the left, and twist. Awesome. As we're coming to a close, I want to express my gratitude in stretching with you today. It's been my utmost pleasure, and if there's any kind of stretches that you feel would serve and benefit you that you haven't seen yet, then please leave a comment on what those stretches might be. Or if there's some kind of self-massage you'd also be interested in, I'm happy to make a video catering to whatever it is you're looking for. And when you subscribe to the channel, you will be notified of new videos that I make twice a week for you to relax and feel free in your body. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take your time rolling yourself back up, sitting in easy pose, and taking a couple breaths. You deserve it. Well done. Have a beautiful day.